And hope everybody had a, peaceful and restful, Sabbath. Got some great messages, you know. And today, man, the title of this one is Commandment Keepers Must Rise Above Hypocrisy and Fly High. Man, on this journey, everybody is not going to be welcoming of your walk, of your obedience to the commandments, of you being a doer of the word, of you bearing good fruit, of you keeping the feast days, the Sabbath, the holy convocation, set apart days of the Most High. Everybody's not going to be supportive of it. And, oftentimes this is going to come from those people that say that they love him, that give that lip service worship, but truly their heart is far from him. And I just wanted to give you a story, man. I came across a story where, I was listening to, and it was talking about how eagles oftentimes get attacked by crows. And an eagle is a lot stronger, a lot more capable, could easily take out a crow, for it being a nuisance to its flight, to where it's soaring, and where the eagle is going. And oftentimes eagles understand that a crow, being less of a threat, not really a threat, is more of a nuisance, is more of a headache. And an eagle sometimes will suffer it for a certain amount of time, but when the eagle is ready to not be constantly agonized by a smaller bird, which is a crow, what it does is it rises in elevation. It flies higher to elevations where the crow can't go, because the crow can't survive at those oxygen levels, at those height levels. And that's what we got to do. Don't allow yourself to, when you're facing persecution, when you're dealing with hypocrisy, people want to agonize you and be a nuisance, man. Don't allow yourself to stay at that low level where they are, because they're hoping you backslide into their lawlessness. They're hoping, you backslide into their form of lip service worship. And that's not what the Most High Yah wants us to do. He wants us to stay on that path of righteousness. He wants us to fly high. And you hear people say, take the high road, take the righteous road. Dealing with these religious hypocrites, just like the Pharisees that was, willing to bet it all on their hypocrisy, but proving, that they weren't actually being a doer of the word. Rise above it. Rise above it. As commandment keepers, man, there's certain places where you can't hang out, and low altitudes is one of them. The Most High Yah calls you to walk upright. He wants you to fly high. You cannot hang in places where there are nuisance animals, nuisance type people that are nothing more than hypocrites, because they're going to make your flight, they're going to make your journey, they're going to make your walk a lot more difficult than it has to be. But you have to have the willingness to fly high. Close to the Yah Ministries, kicking it gun barrel straight.